Man, if you are looking for land, if you're looking for homes to be built, you need to tune in right now and listen to this. Hey guys, I'm Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans, and you have found your way to Mortgage Sense, a common sense approach to mortgages. I'm with Element Home Loans. Again, my name is Kevin Blair, and you know this guy. He's been on my show several times, Mr. Bradley Fuqua with the
How's it
Fuqua
going?
Group with Keller Williams. Brad, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing very well. How are you?
I am fantastic, brother. Hey, you know what? We kind of teased about it at
Yeah.
the end of the year. I've always ended my year or started my year with you. And just another brief history. Brad and I have been doing business together now for 11 years with him and his mom. Uh, Not only are we great business partners, but we're great friends.
Yep.
So we kind of teased about this. You got something really big that just happened that's been in the work for a couple months now.
Yeah.
It's all yours, brother. Tell us about it.
All right. So those of you that live in Chattanooga, you know about Montlake, the Montlake area, Mowbray Mountain. So the builder that we've been using the last couple of years, several years now, has let us partner with him on a new development on Mowbray. Pretty close to Montlake Golf Course. So you're probably 3 miles from there.
Wow.
So we've got 60 acres, got 52 lots, ready to go. So roughly the lot size is, a little bit less than an acre, and they go all the way up to acre and a half. So it averages out to be about an acre on each lot. Yeah, so we're about to break ground on 5 right now. We're super excited, and we've got a bunch of floor plans and house plans that we really like, and we're ready to get going. So it's
So
been
there's
hard to
going to
keep
be,
it
you
quiet.
said 52 homes.
52 homes. So, we're going to be the builder. We're going to be the exclusive builder there. So it'll
Right.
be we'll have a lot of one level plans, roughly between 24 and 2,800 square feet, somewhere in there. Of course, anybody that brings us a plan that's outside of what we have, we'll have to approve it.
Sure.
But because we're trying to, maintain an aesthetic throughout. But
Nice.
yeah,
So I know a lender. Okay. I happen to know a lender that might be able to help out here. Uh, this is, you're talking about an acre a person. You do have one set aside for me and you both, right?
absolutely. The 2 prime lots right there in the corner.
Nice.
So
No, that is, man, and we've talked a lot about this. I mean, I've known this is coming for a couple months or whenever, however long ago it's been. Um, Number one, I'm proud for you. I mean, I really
thank you.
am. I'm proud of you, but I'm really super excited for you. And this is going to
Thank you.
be unbelievable. And I can't wait to go up there and walk and see it. And what I'd like to do, Brad, is when we break ground, let's
Yeah,
come back and do pictures and let's start seeing this
for
from the
sure.
ground up. What kind of amenities are going to be out there?
Well, it's definitely more of a country vibe. So there's lots of farmland and stuff around there. We've been talking about that this morning with the builder. We're considering there's going to be a decent sized community lot. So we're trying to figure out, and I'd love some input from people. What would you like? So we're going to have like a pavilion. We're going to have like a fire pit space. So there's going to be like community space for everybody in the neighborhood.
Oh,
Um,
nice.
we've considered doing a neighborhood pool, but I'm not sure we're going to get the demand for that. But one thing we are offering, and I know this is a big deal to people, is we've already arranged all of the septic fill lines to be out of the way so that each house can accommodate a pool. We want to make sure that that's a possibility if you want to do it up front. So
Okay.
I know that's a big deal to people. People either
Okay.
really want a pool or they don't. But if you do,
All
you'll
right.
be able to do it. So that's good.
It's funny you said that because, as you know, we put a pool in 2 years, almost 3 years ago now.
Yeah.
And when we bought 8 years ago, that was the first question: is
Right.
could we put a pool in
Right.
if we ever decide to do that? You know, pickleball. I mean, that's
I
so
said
hot.
that this morning. I said we should put in a couple of pickleball courts. That's funny you said that.
It's this is really really cool. And you're getting ready to break ground on 5 now, right?
Yeah, so we've got to finish digging the retention pond, and once we get the retention pond done, we'll get the final plat and be able to start breaking ground. So,
Okay.
the next maybe month or two at the
All right.
latest.
Two questions that hit me right off. What price point are we talking about?
So if on the specs we've got right now, we're going to be under 6 on all of them. So, and obviously that's dependent on selections and lots of things,
Sure.
but we want to keep it under 6 if possible. So moving forward, if people want to do a custom, we'll accommodate that, and that may go way more, but
Yeah.
we'd like to keep it between 5 and 6.
Oh man, that's perfect. It's still under the conventional loan limits.
Yeah,
So,
and I think being able to find houses that are on a little piece of property and not on a postage stamp, I think
right.
people are really looking for that. So
I have a feeling the Blairs may be not only a partner, not a partner, but I'm a lender, but a neighbor. I have a feeling because
make it happen.
this is I don't need 5 acres. I don't need 2 acres. I don't need an acre, but I want to have some space. What about an HOA? Is that
we're gonna there will be one, but we're talking minimal. We're talking $25. What do you say? $50 a year. Like it's not going to be much. It'll be to maintain the front entrance. There's going to be like in some of the community space, so it won't be much of anything. Now we're not going to allow animals, as of now, but we're thinking through that.
Okay, absolutely. So, and maybe I'll just ask it. It's my podcast. I can ask anything I want.
Do whatever you want.
And you can say no if you want to, but I won't let you. So if we're coming in, we got 5. We're getting ready to break ground on 5. Okay. If somebody's interested in there, at what point can they not choose what they want? Okay. As far as paint and flooring and changing this wall.
I would say once it's up, I mean, one thing about Clay, our builder that we use, he's very accommodating. So,
Okay.
there is a point of no return, right? Like once walls are up, that's going to be tough.
Right.
But if somebody decided later they want to finish out more space or they want to change the color, it's really just whether or not they want to pay for it at that point. So we're not going to say no. It's just, you're going to have to pay for it to make those selections.
If somebody so you said you're going to have 5 or 6 different plans, right?
We're going to have 10 plans total.
10 plans.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll look at any others if they'll fit and they'll work and they fit what we're trying to go for as far as it looks like.
Very good. All right. So we're getting ready. You've got the retention pond, getting ready to start. When do you think the first ones would be available?
I would say close to this time next year. We'll be ready to go. At least on a few of them, if not all 5. And I sound like I don't have any answers here, but it's all weather dependent. There's lots of factors, right? But ideally you want to be under a year. Optimist side of me says 10 months, and realist side of me says it'll be a year. So
sure, okay. So if I'm interested today, I hear this today, I'm interested today, can we call and go under contract and get it started?
Absolutely.
Oh man, this is exciting.
So I'm going to be, we're getting the final addresses for each lot. And so once I have those, what we're going to do is we're going to list several lots, but have the information on there that if you want to pick a different one, you can. So we'll have 3 different listings.
I know a great realtor too. Yeah.
Yeah.
If you need help on the listing side.
Absolutely. We'd love to help with that too. And we're not, Mom and I we're not stopping what we've been doing as far as helping people buy and sell, but we're adding this to it. And another plug while I'm on here, we're also doing 20 more townhomes like our Woodland Trails ones in Hickson, but these will be off Dallas Hollow in Saudi.
Drive by it every Sunday on the way to church, and every Sunday there's more and more that happen. I've been watching it for I don't know, 6 or 8 months now. So,
they're fixing the front entrance right now on like the front scape, and then they're going to be breaking ground probably before we do on the homes on the mountain. So yeah, we're going to have a ton of new construction going. We've also got one, actually 2 in Lenox Point subdivision that are going to be listed really soon. They're also new construction. So lots going on, and
we're talking about 75. We're talking about 75 deals right there.
It's a lot to undertake. So we're excited to get started, and yeah, I'm happy to finally be able to talk about it. It was one of those things where I didn't want to talk about it. I didn't know if it was going to happen. So once it did, we're excited. So
all right, so I know who I'm talking to. I know what you represent. I know what kind of man you are. I know what kind of family you came from. All I'm going to say, brother, is God is good. Okay. You guys have been blessed beyond measure, just like I feel like I've been blessed beyond measure. Y'all continue to do the right things. You continue to do things right. Okay. And I know your heart. I know you. Okay. I'll leave it there. God is good, man. And this is fantastic. So what's the best way to get in touch with you?
Call me. My cell phone is 423-605-5167. Email me, brad@bradleyfuqua.com. Cheryl's number is 423-505-4880. Her email is cheryl@cherylfuqua.com. Okay. Or visit us on our website at thefuquagroup.com.
Fantastic. Just a second. I think we've just left out something. Is there an address to this property? If somebody wants to drive up there and look.
Yeah. So, well, it's interesting. It's been owned by the same family forever and ever. So what we bought it as was 0 Mowbray Pike. It's just one of those generic addresses. We have a parcel number. So that's the reason we're waiting to list lots is we've gotten the plat finished, and now we're getting individual addresses. We'll be able to market. So it'll be easier to find. But if you look up 0 Mowbray Pike, it will pull up. It'll show up as 59 acres.
All right. So how do you Mowbray? Is that MOL?
MOWBRAY. Mowbray.
Mowbray. That's Mowbray.
That's right.
I love it. Well, guys, again, I'm Kevin Blair with Element Home Loans. If you want information about finances for this home, call me 423-488-7571. If you like this kind of information, hit like, hit subscribe. You can go to my About page right up here, click a link, it'll come right to me, and we can have a real conversation about this. Brad, tell your mom I said hello.
I will.
It is, as always, thank you for everything that you do for me. I appreciate everything that you guys represent and the friendship as well.
Same to you, brother. I appreciate you, and it's going to be a good year.
Yes, it is. All right, man. Talk to you soon.
Talk to you later.